You know how young kids can act in strikingly unfair, unruly, and unpredictable ways? You ever notice that we don't take that personally? We don't think that that child is trying to attack us in some way. So, why are we doing that with every adult we come in contact with? Why do we immediately assume that the person cutting us off in traffic is maliciously trying to hurt us instead of considering maybe they're rushing home to a sick child? We never know what another person is feeling or going through. So, why don't we apply that infant perspective to other people? That there is something going on we just don't know about. Hello everyone, thanks so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses so you're not missing any of this content designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. Today, I'm going to be reacting to a Thai commercial called My Dad is a Liar. This was a request from Angelic Storm, who came over on my Friday mental health live stream and pledged to help with my mental health outreach. So this is my token of appreciation. Even though all of the pledges in my live streams do go toward my mental health outreach, this is a little different than my Patreon. My Patreon is an ongoing way to support my mental health projects. You also get a lot of perks and priority. I want to say song requests, but not just song requests, video requests is one of them. So make sure to check that out. Link is in the description, as well as a summary of those benefits. And like I said, every single dime goes toward my mental health outreach. But today I'm going to be reacting to this Thai commercial called My Dad is a Liar. And the only thing I can really think of is the scene in Liar Liar with Jim Carrey, where the little boy, his son, says, "My dad is a liar," and he means to say, "My dad is a lawyer." So that's really the only connotation I have when thinking of this commercial. So other than that, I have no prior exposure. Let's see what this is all about.
Okay. Daddy is the sweetest daddy in the world. Daddy is the most handsome. The smartest. The most clever. The kindest. He is my Superman.
Aww.
Daddy wants me to do well at school.
That's me. That's me. That's what-
Daddy
Getting very
is just
excited.
great, but he lies.
Well, that got dark. Took a turn.
He lies about having a job. He lies about having money. He lies that he's not tired. He lies that he's not hungry.
Oh, God.
He lies that we have everything. He lies about his happiness.
Oh, no, honey. No, honey, no. He does not lie about his happiness. This hits so hard because, well, my emotions just kind of scattered to the far ends of the globe because there's a part of me that this is hitting really hard as a parent to Bryson, my 11-year-old son. And then, of course, because this is a little girl and I had a lot of grief surrounding my miscarriage, a lot of grief regarding little girls, but he's not lying about his happiness, sweetheart. I have been in that place where I had to put on a face and pretend that we were okay financially, because I'm gonna share something that I haven't even shared with many of my friends. There was a time when Bryson was really little, right after I separated with his dad, that I had to steal groceries because I was trying really hard and I was working really hard, but I could barely pay the bills and I didn't have enough, and I panicked and I didn't know what to do because I just wanted him to feel secure and I just wanted to be able to take care of him, and I felt like I was failing. And even with my divorce last year and the strain that put on me financially of then having to take over all of the bills, Bryson didn't know until he walked in on me after an incident where he did a lot of damage to the pool in the rental house we have that cost about $1,000. And he walked in and I was going through my dad's collectibles to sell, and that was the first time that he ever had any concept that we ever struggled financially. He just never knew before then. And while I'm really big on sharing emotions with your kids so that it is normalized, I do think that there are certain things that are better not to share with them because it can make them feel insecure and afraid of their future, and I never want that for my son. But it's beautiful to see a child understanding the sacrifice that her dad is making, because usually our kids don't understand until they get older. And, you know, of course there's the time and the money that we sacrifice, but there's also the emotional security and the fact that our personal life shifts from our personal endeavors to striving to create a life for our child that they can be excited about and that they can feel secure about. And I really like seeing this play out, because too often here I see parents that aren't really available with their kids. They don't spend a lot of quality time with their kids anymore. They don't help their kids. And I really like seeing the strong bond that he has with his child and the relationship that they're having. And he's not sitting there on his smartphone the whole time. They're spending time together, and he's really trying to make her feel special, even if it means sacrificing himself. Part of himself, not himself, but part of himself. His comfort.
He lies because of me.
Oh my God. She's so precious. Oh, honey. Oh, God. I really want to do that. I really want to go share mine now. I never heard of MetLife. I don't know if that is an international company, but I am curious now, and I would like to support them in some way, because I think that this was an incredible message to share with a society that has become so disconnected or so entrenched in guilt. As a parent, I feel so constantly entrenched in guilt that I'm not doing enough, that I'm not feeding him healthy enough, or that he's having too much screen time, or that he's not on par for his education, or that I've said something that's going to traumatize him for the rest of his life, or I didn't hug him enough times that day. I feel like there's constantly this fear and this guilt, but at the end of the day, yes, it is important that we set boundaries for our children, that we try to teach them how to be mentally and physically healthy. It's also important just to embrace them like he did in the end, and have that mutual understanding and that mutual connection, and that's worth everything. And I feel like this cleared some doubts in my mind that I've been having recently, and a lot of insecurity and a lot of doubt surrounding parenthood has been really creeping in lately, and this acted as a reminder that I am doing the best I can with all of my heart, and I think many of us as parents are, and there's always room for improvement, and we can always do things better, but that's part of the growth and learning process. Do one thing 1% better today. That's all we really have to do. But thank you so much, Angelic Storm, for sharing this with me. I did not expect to cry over a commercial. I promise that is not a common occurrence, but emotions are always welcome here on the channel, mine and yours. Good, bad, and crazy. Share your mental health stories here in the comments. Share your parenting struggles. That's something that we are not opening up about enough. Share some of those feelings that you've been bottling up as a parent. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Share it, because there are so many parents that need to see this message. I love you guys so much. Mwah.